Welcome to our play plan trading. I'm Sara McCarthy. I'm a silver premier with Perfectly Posh. I'm part of the fantastic Posh peeps. I took my old training on rank trainings and I kind of merged it with pay plans so you guys can understand how you get paid at the how you advance on that. Admittedly, the other one had some mistakes on it. This one might too. It's not a training if there's not mistakes on it by me. And that's what I tell my students when I teach. I am no. So it's all fun. I hope this helps. We're going to start out with Protege. That's when you get your kit and you start out. Proteges all sells between $1 and $999. Okay, there is me, and it's $1 whether you do it in a year or whatever, just until you hit 1,000. I sell 500. My commission is 20%, and I make $100 off that. Why am I using $500 to start out and not like 100? That's because when you want to advance to leadership, you have to do $500. You have to keep it going, and that's what level you want to be at. So I'm going to use that number and above for this training. The next level is pink. Pink is when you hit $1,000 PV. What does PV stand for? PV stands for personal volume. It's the orders you personally put in. This could take a day, a week, a year, a lifetime, whatever. Okay. At pink, I sell $500 at 25%. And I make $125 in commission. Okay, that's not too shabby. It's a $25 increase over Protege. That's amazing. All right, next one, pink plus 1, 26%, and we're going to explain all this here in a bit. By the way, why is this so important to understand? 1, you need to know how you get paid. 2, you need to know how you can get paid more. And 3, we got an incentive trip going right now that's requiring everybody to start back at Protege, including myself. And the way you get on the trip is by advancing, and you have to know this plan. You have to have people that work. Okay? The reason why you have to have, you can bring somebody in to get a prop, but they may or may not work. If you don't have people working, you're not going to be on that trip to Paris. And by God, I want to see some Proud to Posh and Triple P's on that trip to Paris. Make me proud, girls. My homies. All right. So here's me. I sell $500. That's my personal sales I needed. I've recruited Jay, who sells $300, M, who sells $150, and S, who also does $150. Now, this is within 1 month. Okay? I need 1 qualified frontline consultant, 1 QFC. Okay? Qualified is anybody with $200 in sales. That is shown on this slide by the bold. So I'm qualified with $500, and Jay is also qualified, but M and S are not. They're only $150. They're not $200. Frontline are the people I directly recruit, so J, M, and S. They sign up on my website. They came in underneath me. K is recruited by J, and then M recruits A, B, and C. This is my second generation. This is number 2. So when you look at your downline reports, they have a number 2 next to them. I'm a number 0. My frontline are number 1s. These are number 2s. These are my grand posh babies. Yay, I'm a grand posh mom. K recruits L. This is the 3rd generation. This is my great grand posh babies. And it goes so forth and so forth and so forth. I think I'm 8 deep at the current moment with someone out in Minnesota. Now, the key is you have to hit 2,000 in team sales. That means everybody. Once you get to this level, it's not about you. It's not about me anymore. It's about the team and what the team does. I can't do this by myself. I need their help. So I have 1 qualified frontline recruit and 2,000 total in sales. Now, the important thing to point out is you could do it with 2 people. I did. Okay, you could have one. I could have sales at 1,800 and have 1 qualified with 200. Boom, that's 2,000. Still needs a team. Okay, or you can do it with 10, or you can do it with 20, as long as you hit 2,000 in team sales. Okay, we're going to calculate the commission of this at your rank. Now, here's the important thing for you to remember. Your commission is based on your rank, their title, specifically title of your frontline team, J, M, and S. All their totals within here. Now, their title will never change. Title doesn't ever change unless, with one exception, you're a premier. And you don't keep your qualifications up at premier. You drop to PP3. That is the only time it changes. Okay, rank can change. That's what you get paid on. For example, I had all the qualifications of being PP2, which we're going to cover next, 1 month, except for I only had 1 qualified frontline recruit. I needed 2. I got paid as a PP1, but my title was a PP2. Okay? So in order to be that, you need here we have the one qualified, which is J, and total volume. Let's show you how you're going to get your commission. Okay. First of all, we're only going to worry about what our first ranked team volume is. That's TV on your downline. Team volume, TV. We're going to worry about that. So when you sort, you can click on the top on the numbers. You're going to sort by numbers and go 0, and then you're going to go 1s. And then you're going to look at their TV. You don't care about anybody else in the personal volume. You just care about 1s and TV because it all rolls into your front line anyway. All right, so I'm at 26% commission. I make $136 from $500. Jay's team over here, okay, Jay's team has $750. I make 1% of $7.50. Okay, over here, M's team, all this adds up to $600. I make $6. S is a protege. She did $150. That's not too shabby. She 2%. That's $3. Okay, don't laugh at these amounts. Some people look at that and go, oh, it's only $750. Who cares? It adds up. That's $7.50 more than you had to begin with. All right, so my total commission here is $152.50. What? That's $27.50 over a pink commission. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Look at how it adds up. All right, PP2. Okay, PP2, pink plus 2. Okay. You can see the percents go up a little bit there. All right, I still need that $500. I need 2 qualified frontline recruits. I also need, two qualified frontline consultants, I guess. I think I said recruits, but qualified frontline consultants is more accurate. And 4,000 in team sales. So let's look at the scenario I have here. A 500, I have J, M, and S still. Now I've brought in T, okay? T completely bypassed being played at protege and went for that pink in 1 month. I still have my second generation there. K still has L, and this is a total of 4,000 now. I only needed 2 qualified frontline consultants. I have J, T, and M. They're all qualified. I have 3. I just went above and beyond. That's never a bad thing to do. Okay. The other thing you need to notice, this is an ideal situation where everybody's putting in a little bit of money. That's not going to happen. It's rare that everybody on your team puts something in, whether it's $1 or anything. Don't get discouraged if you see that. It's normal. We're going to discuss that on another training. All right. Once again, you can do it with 3. I think I did. I think it was me, Shalyn, and Jen. Working to be done with a little bit more. Might have been a couple more people thrown in there. Can't remember. All right. So let's calculate our commission based on this. Remember, we base everything on our frontline team volume. So I have 4 front lines. They have their team. Okay. All right. I'm at 28% commission now. I get 140 off my 500. Jay's team's really picked it up. They're at 1,000 team volume. That's half a PP1. You can push them to PP1. That should be a goal for them. They're halfway there. Why don't you hit it? Why don't you go 2,000? M's team over here, add them up. They're 600. Well on their way to PP1 as well. 2% of that's 12. I get S's team still 150. Nothing bad about that. She's consistent. Consistency is very important. You need to train your consultants to be consultant. For example, getting 200 every month is consistent. Why do you want to be consistent? Why do you want to put 200 in? It's a nice low amount. It's not that hard. Collect a couple orders, 1 party. And it helps your upline promote. Right? That's important. Being a team player, extremely important to be a team player. Not only that, but for every qualified frontline consultant, we get 1,000 Posh points. If you haven't looked at your email or you're too new and you haven't got an email yet, when you get that email that says you have points, by God, go on that website. Look at what you can get with Posh points. You can get plane tickets, you can get hotels, you can get toys, you can get coach, you can get anything basically your heart desires. My husband looked it up and he goes, hey, you can buy a speedboat. How long will it take you to save 9 million Posh points? I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not saving up 9 million Posh points. Anyway, so with that, it's crazy. That's why you want the 200. All right, let's look at commission. So we got 140, 1,000. We're over here talking about Protege being consistent. T's team over here, like I said, completely bypassed Protege, went straight to 25%. You get $20 on them, 2%. Adds up to $196.50. Holy crap, that's almost 200. The last amount was $152.50. This is almost 200. What? Volume of 4,000. Like I said, you can have as many or as little on there. All right, pink plus 3, PP3. Look at this jump over here, 2% jump. Not too shabby. All right. You need 500 still, 3 qualified frontline consultants, 8,000 in team sales. All right, I've kicked it up. I've moved it up to 1,000. You know, doing pretty good there. I brought in O wasn't part of my team last month. They brought in G and H. Qualified, notice the bold. J has K and L still. Now K recruited R as well. T's recruited F. M's still has A, B, and C, and B recruited P. They had enough to go PP1. They have 2,000 in sales. N is 1,000. S recruited E and D. S is still being consistent at 150. Okay, I have 5 qualified front-line recruits in this case. I only needed 3, and I have 5. I have O, J, T, M, and N. Now, one of the things, too, I wanted to point out is that, what the heck did I want to point out? I wanted to point out something, and then I lost my train of thought about it. I'll think of it later. Let's keep going. All right, once again, 4, or as many or as long as it takes. Okay? All right. Good size team. Let's count up how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to include me. Is this 19 including me? Remember, it's a team. You have to, it's not about you anymore. It's about your team. You help them promote. By working from the bottom up, that will help you. That will help them, and that will help you. You want to work with these people that aren't starting down here. If they're not pink yet, you want to get them there. Okay? Here's all my front lines. Okay? It's important to build a wide front line, as wide as you can go. You don't want one strong leg. You want a big old wide one. That's where your premieres are going to come from. So 5 qualified. Let's look at our commission off of this. So 30%, I go 300 off of 1,000. O's team is 800. I get 32, 4%, 1,200 from J. That whole one, they're well on their way. They're still working on their PP1. Good job. T's team is 1050, 4% is 42. M's T is 2,000, got that PP1. I get 3%, so that's 60. N's team is 1,000, she is pink, she'll get 40. And the S's team is 950, 4750. I want to point out too, you want to work with down below, so if S decides that they're not going to work that much, you can get a premiere from E or from D. Okay? So you can have some people bypass other people. That's all right. All right, total commission here is $569.50. Wow. That's amazing. That's just crazy. That's a good jump. Look at these numbers. Okay? Once again, ideal situation, but it's all right. What if you have a whole bunch of people that came in and aren't doing anything, and these are the ones that are working? Right? Right. Next group, Premier. Okay? Premier is amazing. You know why? You get a fluffy white robe. It's amazing. Sometimes you get prototypes for the new stuff. You get to try it out. You get free stuff. You get special perks. You get to go to leadership. All sorts of good stuff that you're not going to do if you're not a premier. So you want to be a premier. All right. Keep that personal sales at 500. I now need 4 QFCs, 20,000. Big jump. Big jump. All right. Let's look at what we got. I'm not going to show you the whole team. I'm just going to show you frontline. I didn't have enough space. So I got O, they're doing 2,000. J's doing 2,000. T's team 4,000. M's team 8,000. Let's see if you guys can guess what ranks they are. N's team 2,000. S backed off a little bit. And they only did 50. And the rest of the team didn't really do anything. It's always been said, speed of the team, speed of the leader. But they're still putting money in, so that's not too bad. All right, L is a protege at 100. V's a pink team. And W's pink team. Okay? Notice once again the bold mean qualified. Let's see if we had some rank advancements this following month. It's very important to know that you have to pay attention to rank advancements to calculate your paycheck. You have to know that if they went pink, that's what percent you're going to get paid on. Okay? Not that still list protege on the 1st of December. The fact that they get a rank and by the 10th they're going to pop up to pink, that's what you're going to be calculated at. There's my front line. Okay? All these guys. I'm not showing the whole team. They're all my front line. Ooh, we had some promotions. PP1, PP1, PP2, PP3, PP1. Okay? Building up a full amount of leaders. All right. So, told you it's not me if there's not a typo. I have up here, I have 4 qualified frontline consultants. I don't. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I overshot that by a lot. Oh, 6. So, I told you it's not me if there's not a typo. If you add this all up, it's 20,000. All right. Let's add this up. 31%. 310. O's team, I get 60. J's team, I get 60. T's, I get 80. M's, I get 80. N's, I get 60. Look at all the percents there. S's, 3. L's, 6. V's, 50. And W's, 42.50. For a total of 751.20. That's a pretty good check. And one of the things that's important to remember is like, yeah, you go down a percent, but you're getting bigger totals. Look at the bigger amount. Do you see that? That's why they have to be consistent. Because if they go down, they quit working, and they're jumping from 2,000 all the way down to 500 as a team, that's going to affect you. And they need to be They need to be consistent, because the more they're consistent, the more they can advance. Remember, you have got to show your team. You lead by example. Don't expect them to do something you're not going to do. Okay? I try to make sure that I do stuff that you guys do. And, I mean, if I don't, man, call me out on it. Say, yo, what's up with that? All right. Silver Premier, what I am. You need personal sales of 500. 4 qualified consultants minimum. You need 1 Premier. She cannot be one of your qualifieds. She's going to take her own team and run. 30,000 in company sales and $6 minimum in team sales. Okay? Which means if you do 6,000 in team, your Premier has to do 24,000. So I like to overshoot that. For a long time, I had to change this. I thought it was 8,000. I know my old team. I think I told you guys at one point it was 8,000. Oh well, we did it. All right. Also, for the record, if you have someone go Premier underneath you, and you don't quite have 30,000, you still have to have your 6,000 in to be Premier as well. Okay? Or not. If you're confused, we can go over that separately. All right, Silver Premier. Okay? Doesn't really jump. You get more when you go down to Gold. Gold is where the money is. But you still make good money here. All right. My team sales are 6,000 plus. Jen, proud to Posh, 20,000 plus. Together, we have to be 30,000. Okay? Now, I'm not going to break down the commission on this because you have to have I didn't have space on here, but it works pretty much the same way. I feel pretty confident if you can do the other ones, you can figure this one out as well. Okay? A bigger piece of the pie. That's what you remember. Look at that. She's my front line. I get paid on her. So, rewind this if you need to. Ask any questions. I know this might have been a little bit long. Thanks for hanging in there for me. I hope this helped you understand it. Please let me know if it didn't. And, remember, your rank, their title. Now, go out there, build a team, make some promotions happen, get to Premier, get a white fluffy probe, get to silver, get a silver Tiffany's bracelet. By God, get to gold, get a gold necklace, and when you get to platinum, get a $1,500 Tiffany gift certificate. Who doesn't want that? Bling bling. If you don't like jewelry, that's okay. You got a nice gift for someone else. Start buying your mom stuff every year. Tiffany's, how can you afford it? All right. This is the end of the training. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.